So we start first with Precious. Precious.
All right. First of all, I'd love to say thank you so much for the opportunity. So like you have put it, my name is Precious Kadwala. I'm a journalist by profession, and I'm currently working with Nyanthepa Community Radio Station. It is a community station which is situated in Sanje district, and then Sanje happens to be the southernmost district in Malawi, and we border Mozambique. So that's where I'm from. To your question of what we do, I'm a reporter, of course. I do report, and mainly I also operate under the programs department, where we do produce programs, different programs, and I also produce a farming-related program known as Ulimi Wopambana, that's in vernacular, translating to productive agriculture. Yeah, so in a nutshell, that's how I put it.
I am Mubiru Ali from Uganda, Radio Simba. Radio Simba is a local radio station working to see that the communities are empowered economically, socially, and with information that they need at that given time. I'm a producer as well as a presenter. I do produce all the shows at Radio Simba, but I also do produce the Farmers Talk Show known as I do produce the Farmers Talk Show known as Rutavanjalire. Rutavanjalire is loosely translated as a round table of experts. So we bring experts to help the farmers out there talk about the different issues. But I also move out to the communities. I go to the farmers to do interviews about the different issues they are facing, also collect their ideas, and then bring them to the radio station.
All right. Thank you so much for that. There is a big role which rural radios are playing nowadays, cause it's the rural areas they give out to things which are relating to what these people from the rural areas are facing. They operate differently from maybe the national radios. They might not include the real issues which are affecting people from that specific area, from that rural community. So with rural radios, you get like the raw information as it is. You report as it is, you get information as it is. So that makes it to be catchy to the communities, to the people from that rural community. As compared, it's a bit different from maybe the national broadcasters, the what, and to the internet. Maybe those people from the rural areas, many of them do not have access to the smartphones, everything. So it's the radio, the rural radio, which they depend on. So 24/7, they're on the rural radio. So that makes it, that's where the role is coming in to educate, to inform them, entertain them, and also bring in their voices. Because with rural radio, we use the people's voices, the local voices, which cannot be the case mainly with the national broadcasters. They don't really mind about the voices of their rural people. So yeah.
Yes, Ali, what do you think of that?
Radio is an important future or an important thing in the life of the rural people because it's the source of information. It's where they get information that they can trust. And radio is everywhere for the rural people. You don't need electricity to listen to radio because if you look at a TV, someone needs electricity, someone needs to pay subscription, but a radio is free. You just need to have a receiver or a set so that you can listen to it. You get the information, you can easily get feedback about what you need to know, and you can have it anywhere at any time, and you can listen to it.
Like I had put it already, these rural radios, they nowadays we're having interactive programs. The whole essence of this is to make sure that the listeners are being included. It's way different from the phone. Actually, with the phone nowadays, we have issues of fake news, misinformation, disinformation. All this is happening on these phones, what. But then with the rural radios, you know that you're reaching direct to the communities. Even the communities are. For example, with us at our radio, we have when we have a breaking news. we have this other sound. Every time it plays, even if they were on a bike, they have to stop just to listen. What has happened? That's how much people value the rural radio, because they're used to that. They know the techniques. They know we understand them better as compared to whatever they can get either on the phones. Yes, it's true. We are now moving with the technology. People are having phones. They can have access to what. But then the rural radio still stands out because of features like the ones I've mentioned.
When you look at the background of where we come from, phones are looked at as a luxury. Someone only owns a phone to make a call and receive a call. There are some people who even do not read SMS or text messages. So that means that the radio still plays a very big role in the lives of rural people. Then, when you look at the coverage or use of phones, very many people, especially in villages, have these local buttons phones, not the smartphones. So they only use them for calls, listen to radio, and receive calls. So still, radio has a very big role it plays in their life, however much we have phones. Then the issue of owning phones. Back home, you might go to a homestead and it's only the man who has a phone. The wife, the children depend on him, whether he's back home or he's not. And his mood, is he able to give it to you to use it, or is not ready to give it to you? So I think radio still has a bigger impact on the people, however much we are moving digitally to the phones, but we still need the radio.
Thank you so much. For a case like at Nyanthepa Community Radio Station, we meet the communities regularly through a number of ways. We have phone-in programs where we do get suggestions, the feedback from the viewers, from the listeners. What is it that they want? Where is it that we've done good? Where is it that they want us to improve? So we do get feedback from them concerning that. We also have clubs, like the listening clubs. We have a number of listening clubs. We have the listening clubs under a youth program known as Faraya Pali, like a round table of youths. We have a listening club under the women's. Also, they have their own listening clubs, and we have a general listening club. So all these clubs, they're there to play the role of checking and balancing on the content which we're broadcasting. What is it that we have? No, we are not with this. We're not okay with this. Because they have the whole leadership of them as listeners. So the interaction is just way cool to the extent that they have that capacity, that capability to check which one is good, which one is bad, how best we can live together, how best we can collaborate. So yeah.
Yeah. At Simba, we depend much on research that comes out from the community. What's the salient need right now in the community? What do they need to know about? So when it comes to the agriculture program, we always give information, or we always give timely information. What we broadcast is what they are doing right now. For example, we come out and look at the profitable crop at the time. If it is maize, we shall design programs from site preparation and move with the farmer from the stage of preparing their site, selecting seeds, planting the seeds. If they need to go to the nursery bed, we shall go with them to the nursery bed till post-harvest handling. So we always handle issues timely and provide the timely information basing on our reporters, what they tell us. I also do move out to the community and do field visits to the farmers, visit farmer groups. We also have listening groups, farmers listening groups. So we always move out to this, listen to them, and then design content that is towards their issue.
And just on the same, just to add on, how do we get to the needs of the community, like various needs? As a radio, we're also a member of different committees at the district level where we operate. Like I mentioned, we're in Sanje district. So at district level, we have committees like the district executive committee, which is made up of the officials from the district council and other NGO members. So there is where issues about the district are tackled. the district development plan is formulated in these committees, in these meetings. So being a member, we are able to know, okay, so this is what is happening. This is it on this area. This is it on this area. So being affiliated, being a member of such groups, we're talking of the AACs, the AASP, Agriculture Action Stakeholder Panels, the district, the DIEC, District Agriculture Executive Committees, all this is where we get to know what's happening in the communities.
Then to add on, event partners like Farm Radio International, they do research amongst farmers, they follow issues. The Ministry of Agriculture also come up and give us ideas. See, this is what is affecting our people right now. So can you have content about it?
As for my side, this has been a very beautiful experience. Something I do not take for granted because it's a very big opportunity. We had time. Our professionalism was tested. We had to interview people by level, very different people from different areas, how to interact with people from other areas. It's very difficult. It was a place where we had almost everyone from everywhere, So the interactions and everything. So it's been a pleasure from my end.
Yeah, it's great experience that I've had chance to be here, and I've met a lot of people from different cultures, from different walks of life, and it has been great that I've worked with people of different languages, but you have to get to understand them and also get the perspective and what they need. Then seeing farmers from different areas gives me hope that farming is not in Uganda only, and challenges are not in Uganda only, but the world as a whole.